Hey everybody, it's me, Pam Dragon Moon Creations. I can only hope that my camera is oriented right. It's my phone actually driving me crazy. Alright, yeah, so long ago, I showed you my memory decks card that I had made for the challenge giveaway over at Agape for Gigi's channel. I played with a bunch of stuff that day and the days preceding me showing you what I had made. I had made this one too. Like I said, I cut the cardstock, the black cardstock, and then I cut paper for the front and paper for the back. Just like I did with this one to make it stronger. And I cut this one opposite. I did this one opposite like that. So anyway, because I figured nobody wants to, all of their little tabs in the same direction. Although some of them don't have tabs. They have big humps or like ornate tops or whatever. So, and I had cut this one too. But whenever I made a bunch of these tickets. I think I told you I made a bunch of tickets that day. And this is the tickets that I made. I got out, these are all my tickets. I'm going to put them out here like this. I cut out that star. Made ticket, this ticket, this ticket, and this ticket. Hang on a second. There. And I cut out that fence. This fence, the star. I cut out another Happy Halloween out of that same gunmetal, which I really like. And I used my Stays-On ink, and I have an entire set of clock faces, and I used my diamond die circle. There was just happened to be one that was just right for that, and I cut it out because I stamped it on the acetate, and I thought that would be really cool. But I was using the Zing embossing powder, and it's the glitter. I used that one, and I used this, it's Ranger Superfine Detail, and I used the Ranger Gold Superfine Detail. I used those. So I had a wood block stamp actually that I used to make these tickets, and I did that with the Ranger Silver, and I have that strip ticket die, and then I used the gold. The gold, it's almost like I couldn't get it hot enough. I need to go back and do that, but I like the gold one. And then I did the two. I did that around the edge, but using my Sharpie marker, and the gold and the silver. And on this, I really like the silver ones. On this is a separate stamp, and this was a separate stamp, and that's a separate stamp. And whenever I was putting the stamps away, this one popped off the sheet, fell on the floor in my craft room, and I have no idea where it is. I got out my broom, an actual broom, and swept my craft room underneath stuff. I can't find it. I don't know where it went. And then I did a gold bats, and I did it with the black glitter. That Zing black glittery. Like that. Alright, let's put that back. Move all this over here. I bought some of this Tack It Over and Over. Let me see. I think I can come back out on this now. This Tack It Over and Over. And I don't know why I'd seen somebody else use. They said you can make glue dots, but I figured there are a bunch of people working in the glue dot factory feeding their families, so I don't need to make my own glue dots. But what I did was I took a piece of scrap paper, and this stuff come out of there really quick. It's not a tacky. You think tack it. It's thick. It's not. It comes out pretty fast and juicy. And I put some on there, and I smeared it out with my finger. Now, people use this stuff to redo their mats for their crickets, but they're saying that they have to put water water it down. I don't know what the water to tack it ratio is to redo your the adhesive on your Cricut mats, but I can see where it would work. I can definitely see where it would work. This is where I was measuring and for my my file folder mini album that I did, because I did this and did that and folded it over, and it did stick for a little bit. There, it stuck. But it's like, it's not going to stick for very long. Let's see. That would be good if you may be trying to close up an envelope in a mini album. You know, just, you know, you just needed it to stay stuck for a little bit. Anyway, it does work. I just want to show you that. Now, oh, and whenever I went to Dollar Tree the other day, I found these really cool. They're cupcakes, but they're on the corrugated cardboard. I thought those were really, really cute. All right, just throw that in. All right, also, I was using my crepe paper. Let me see where I was actually using my crepe paper. And I made rosettes. I don't know how to make rosettes. I didn't watch a video to make rosettes. I'd just seen people making rosettes. So I want to show you that. I'm sorry, this is my boo-boo for where I had my a biopsy done, and it is basal cell carcinoma, so I have to go have that cut open again. Yeah, didn't want to hear that. This was my first attempt. Look at this mess, would you? I said, no, it's too thick in the middle. What am I doing here? You know, it's like, All right, so that was a no. Tried it again, and this I got real confident. I even put the circle on. It's like, no, it's all wonky. And see, it's off center. That one. And this one wasn't too bad, but it wasn't tight enough. And it was wonky over here. And then this one, way too thick. Let's see. I was almost getting it. And I said, well, let me try smaller. So I tried a little bit smaller. This one, not too bad. All right. So then I said, okay, practice some more. But I said, no more glue. No more glue. Not even, no hot glue. No nothing. So I made this one. See, not thick. Getting there. I was getting there. A little bit wonky, but I'm getting there. See, a little bit more tight on this side, loose on the other, but I'm getting there, right? Okay. A little bit better. This is a little wonky right there, but I'm getting there. Don't look at the back. Pay no attention to the behind the curtain. All right. And then I said, almost got it, a little bit wonky, but I almost got it. And then I got to this one, and I said, oh, hey, look at that. Look how tight it is. And I don't know if this is what they're supposed to look like, but I said, okay, I'm getting it. So I did another one. Not too bad, right? Okay. Another one, it got a little bit wonky, but I'm getting it. And then I said, let me make some smaller ones. So I made some smaller ones by cutting just about a ½ inch off of the crepe paper along one side. I'm getting it. It's like I'm getting it. Yeah. So the other day I made another one. See what I'm doing? I'm not using glue. I'm using I'm using my tiny attacher. So, and then you can just put the, no, not too bad. Not perfect, but not too bad. And that is how I made I cut my, that's how I made this. Oh no, that's how I made this. The little tiny one. And I cut it in half. I cut this in half to make the little tiny one. I cut about, a finger's width off to make the medium size one. But this is how I did it. I'm going to show you. it. And I just do this. I just went like that. I just went like this. And I just go around and around. And I know it's probably supposed to look more like a blue ribbon, ribbon, like an award ribbon type of thing. Or more up and down, up, down. but I don't have that. And see, if you don't like it, you can always take it back. And if you glue and you can't take it back. There's no, you can't bring it back. It's a little close, but you just keep going around and around like that. And that's how I did it. And it's getting a little bit tight, but you can adjust and make it go to the circle. Adjust and go around, around. I'm going to show you something really cool once you get to the end. If you do it like, I don't know how anybody else does it, and I couldn't do it with the glue. I couldn't see. I don't like that, so I'm going to take it back out and bring it around again. Not too far, too far. Okay, right there. Okay, okay. There we go. Just around to the center. Just keep going around and around. And it's getting a little thick in the center, but I'm going to show you how I fix that. Yeah, getting a little thick in the center. But then there's a fix for that. Just make sure you get all the way around like that. Yeah. To where you're overlapping a little bit. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more. Okay, yeah, a little thick in the center, but I'll show you. Where are my scissors? Oh, there they are. And then I just cut this off, like this. And I kind of tucked it around like that. It takes a little finagling, but I kind of tucked it around like that. But the reason it's thick in the center is because you overlap too much, and you just kind of bring it out like that. And then I just got my tiny attacher up in there like that. And again, there. Like I said, you just do that one again. Okay. Maybe like that. And then you can glue that down right there. I did use hot glue to glue that down. But then you put your thingy in the center, and you've got one, hey? And that's how I did it. Good, right? I don't know. Bad? I don't know. But that's how I did mine. So there you go. Okay. And so I made some of those. I may get some more of this because this is $1, and you can just practice, which is what I did. You can see what I did. Like I say, don't mess with hot glue. Don't mess with glue of any kind. Just hold it in your hand like when you make a bow, and you just use your hands and then you wrap it. Yeah. Just use it that way. Oh, and I wanted to tell you that whenever I was doing my embossing, I finally used my little Moxie glitter tray. And that's not good for embossing powder. It sticks all in. This is just definitely, I guess, for glitter. I had to wash it. Couldn't even wipe it out because the embossing powder stuck everywhere. I even used my little cornstarch bag. I used it in there, and it still stuck all over. So. Yeah, and I don't use a lot of glitter. Not a lot, but maybe once or twice a year I'll use glitter. So that's only good for glitter, in my opinion. All right, that was it. Just wanted to come on here and show you what I've been doing, the Tack It stuff, and yeah, like I said, and that's already not so sticky. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later.